Alright, so I chose problem 3 for the project. So for part A, we're going to use the fundamental theorem of calculus part 1. And that allows us to replace the t with an x. And then it says to evaluate f prime of 3. So to do that, you just need to plug it in to where the x is, and you end up getting 14,925.62. That's your answer. Okay, and for part B, we're going to use the fundamental theorem of calculus part 2, and that allows us to do f of 6 minus f of 2 and make that equal to this equation. And then you're going to want to plug in the 39.86 to where the f of 6 is, and then subtract f of 2 and make that equal to the equation again. And then you're going to want to subtract 39.86 to both sides. And you're going to type this into the calculator. And then that's going to give you negative f of 2 equals negative 128.02. And then since these are both negative, we can cross those out, make them positive. So positive f of 2 equals positive 128.02. And this is our answer. And then for part C, there are 4 criteria you want to use when you're interpreting a statement. So for the first one, you're going to use when. For the second one, what. For the third one, amount. And for the fourth one, units. So for when, we're going to be looking at the 2 and the 30. And since it says X minutes after midnight, we are going to say from 2 to 30 minutes after midnight. And then we're gonna be looking for what we are measuring, and we are measuring the change of the size of the forest. So we're gonna write the size of the forest fire and then amount is 59, so increased by 59. And for the units, we don't know what those are unless we look here and you do acres divided by minutes multiplied by minutes, which you cross the minutes out because they cancel out, ends up equaling acres. So increase by 59 acres, period. And then so when from 2 to 30 minutes after midnight, and then what the size of the forest fire, the amount increased by 59, and then the units is acres. And that concludes problem number 3. Thank you.